Path of Exile is a game full of brutal one-shot mechanics designed to kill players. The hardest hits are often found in the boss fights of Path of Exile, and in these boss fights many abilities are very deadly, but the most deadly of these attacks often have a very long telegraph and are designed in a way to be somewhat easily avoided, because if you get hit by this thing, you do deserve to die. Now, I recently posted a poll asking all of you what boss fight mechanics you believe to be the most deadly, listing what I believe were the top contenders for the deadliest one-shots in the game, and of these votes, the Maven memory game came in the first place, with the double Uber Adziri Flame Blasts coming in a close second, while Awakener Meteor Maze trailed in at third, and in fourth and fifth we have the Elder Deathbomb, along with other one-shot mechanics I didn't think of to mention here, / I was limited to only giving you 5 options. Now I've proceeded to test each of these mechanics with a little softcore science to see which mechanics truly hit the hardest. Let's get right into the results. Coming in at number 5, we have the Awakener Meteor Maze. The Meteor Maze hits with an evenly split mixture of physical, fire, lightning, and chaos damage, but with having only a base roll of 20 to 30,000 damage, it does clock in as one of the smallest of these heavy hits we are testing here today, and this can clearly be seen as this ability merely tickles us at best, and we even managed to tank it without Molten Shell or Fortify, a feature that we did not manage with any of the other hits on this list. After a strong win in the polls, the testing tells a different story, because at number 4 we have the Maven memory game, an upset to be sure. This ability hits for a cool 40 to 60,000 damage, equally converted between the 3 elements, and it averaged hitting us in between the 4 to 7,000 range after our defenses were considered. A powerful hit, but ultimately never putting us in any real danger. A surprising upset occurred, with the Elder Deathbomb being at the bottom of the polls, ending up snagging a solid rank 3 position. I couldn't find any numbers on the skill in PODB, but from my testing I would wager it hits in the range of 30 to 50,000 physical damage. That's just my rough estimate, clocking close to a solid 9k hit after our defenses mitigated it. A scary mechanic few can survive. And at number 2, we have what I thought was going to take home the gold, which is the double Uber Adziri Flame Blast. This mechanic required us to reinvent ourselves a bit to survive by killing us repeatedly until grabbing in an extra endurance charge on the boot slot, the 8% reduced elemental damage from the Pantheon of Sol Solaris, and lastly Vigilant Strike to use Fortify, as we hadn't used this in the previous tests. After these upgrades, we managed to survive this attack 4 times in a row, and on PODB it clocks in at who the hell knows, because I don't know how many stages the Super Flame Blast gets. Point is, it hurts a lot times 2. And the champion for deadliest boss mechanics, an unexpected challenger to take home the grand prize, is the Maven Brain Bomb, an ability I forgot about, but shout out to James DD III for being the one guy out there to get it right. This ability hits for 40 to 60,000 with both cold and lightning, a whopping 80 to 120,000 according to PODB. This damage is something I believe I should be able to mathematically tank based on my defenses, but of my 3 attempts, I failed. 2 without Fortify, 1 with Fortify. I never successfully tanked this mechanic. Now, should I have conducted more test runs with this mechanic? Probably, but I didn't want to pay for another Maven encounter. After these deadly boss mechanics, I do have one honorable mention for mechanics that can consistently kill tanky builds, the real endgame of PoE, ourselves. Oh, reflect. Never stop reminding me that I truly am the biggest danger to myself. As always, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day, Exiles.